guys, it's Sasha from Scratch with Sasha. Today is a great day, so let's make a great game. Today we're gonna make a soccer game. In this game, there's gonna be a boy. He's gonna be bouncing a ball off his head. So I'm gonna show you the preview of it. So he's bouncing the ball, and when it touches the ground, the game ends. And the score also increases. Okay, so you've got the screen. I'm deleting the cat. First, you're gonna need a man or something like that. Let's choose Ben and delete his other costumes. And I'm gonna make some slight changes, very slight changes to Ben, like changing his skin color and stuff. I think this is nice. This color is nice. Okay, so first, before we do anything, let's join his head. Let's join his head back to his body. It looks like the head is separated. Okay, now we can choose the colors, not that. We can choose the colors. We can use the eyedropper tool to make. You can use the eyedropper tool, or you can just make the color. You also check out my other videos where I made a dress up game, and subscribe to my channel if you didn't already. Just the hands and the legs to go. This hand and this hand. Okay, now we've gotten Ben and we don't have to change any other things to him. Now let's search for the ball. You can also make the ball, or you can also use other sprites to do it. I'm just gonna search ball. Yeah, we've got a soccer ball. I don't like the color, so I'm gonna change it a little bit. I won't be doing this often. I'm just doing it for it to look more nice. Okay. The same for every other color. Okay, that's it. Now we're gonna need a backdrop. You can also just make your backdrop, but I prefer choosing it. This looks nice. Okay, the last thing is we're gonna need an edge, a bottom edge, so that when the ball touches the edge, the game will stop. So a line should be good. I've come across a line in the sprites before. You can also just make one using a rectangle. Okay, that's it. Now let's start coding it. So first we'll code Ben. So first, when the flag is clicked, we are going to put a forever loop so that this keeps happening. And we're gonna set X to mouse. Okay, so set X to mouse X. So you might see a mouse X button, a circle kind of thing saying mouse X. You can just drag it, and first you have to clear this and just place it here. That's it. Now Ben will be connected to your mouse pointer and he won't go anywhere. Now that that's done, we are going to code the ball. This is it for Ben. Now we are going to code the ball. For the ball, first, when the flag is clicked, we want it to point 45 degrees. we wanted to point in the 45 degrees angle. So point in direction, it's 90, let's make it 45. Okay, it's 45. After this, we're gonna put a forever loop. And we want the ball to move around, and if it touches the edge, we want it to bounce again. So we want it to move 15 steps. Let's change this into 15. Okay, then if it's on the edge, we want it to bounce. So if on edge, bounce. Let's see how it works. Okay, it just moves around everywhere. Perfect. And if it touches the edge, it bounces. But in this game, we want the ball to hit Ben's head and bounce off it. We'll come back to it now. Okay, the next code, when the flag is clicked, we have to put a forever loop again. And if it touches Ben, we want it to change score by 1. We're going to create a variable called score. Let's create a variable. Okay, we've got variable named score. Okay, now that we've created that, you can see this icon. Whenever this ball touches Ben's head, we want it to change by 1. So, if touching Ben's head, you can see an if then block here. Drag it in and put it into the forever loop. Then touching mouse pointer. So you have to change it as touching Ben and put it in here. Then we want it to change score by 1. So you can go to variables and you can see change my variable. You have to change it to score, then change it by 1. Then we want the ball to turn 180 degrees so that it rotates and bounces everywhere, for it to look more realistic and for it to touch Ben's head. Okay, so we want it to turn 180 degrees right. It's 15. Let's change it to 180. Make sure it's right, not left. 15 degrees right. And we have to make it move 15 steps. This is all just for making the ball move. And when it touches Ben's head, it should bounce. So then we wanted to wait 15 seconds. Not 15, 0.5. I think 1 should be good. Let's see. I think it's better if it's 0.5. Now let's see. Now the ball moves even slowly. The more seconds you make it wait, the more faster it goes. I think 0.5 is good. Or should we make it 1? This is just depending on how fast you want the ball to move. Okay, I think I'm going to go with 1. So this is the last code for the soccer ball. When the flag is clicked, we want it to set score to 0. So, okay, now we've got 18 points, and when the flag is clicked, it sets the score to 0. And practically that's it. If you want, you can end here, but when the ball touches the ground, you can make everything stop and you can create a costume called Game Over. So we can do that now. So that's why we made the line for. So in the line there's going to be 2 costumes. You can make a game over costume easily. I'm going to paint the costume, choose this rectangle and make it black. I'm going to zoom out a little bit. Okay, now it's covered the whole screen. That's what we want. Now I'm going to type game over here, and that's going to be in red. And I'm going to use the pixel handwriting to do it. And let's make it a little bigger. I think that was too big. Yeah, too big. Let's make it a little more smaller. Okay, now that's perfect. A little more to the top. Okay, so we've made one costume called Game Over. So what we're gonna do is, when the flag is clicked, we want to put this in a forever loop. And we want this to go to the front layer because Ben and the ball can be seen. So go to front layer. You can see this in the looks. Go to front layer. Oh, wait. So before this, we have to put an if then block. Oh, okay. If touching the ball, not the mouse pointer, the ball, then we want it to go to the front layer, then switch costume to Game Over. Let's name the costumes first. And this is the line, this is Game Over. So we want it to go to the front layer and switch costumes with Game Over. We want to put this in the forever and the if then loop, then only it'll work. So after this is done, we have to stop every script, every single script. The Ben, the ball, everything will stop moving. So in control, you can see a stop all block. You should stop everything, not this script, not the other scripts in the sprite, everything. So that's the first part. And the second part, okay, I think that's everything. Let's try it out. Oh, and we forgot to do something else. When the flag is clicked, we want to switch the costume back to the line. Now let's see. When flag is clicked, switch costume to line. Yes, it worked. Now, perfect, it works. So that's the whole game. Okay, and there's another problem. If the ball is touching the line when the flag is clicked, then it might say Game Over. See? But that's not a problem now because when the flag is clicked, the ball is free to move everywhere. It can't just stand there. So that's the whole game. Thank you guys for watching, and if you want, you can also add music to this. You can add whatever sounds, music that you want. Let's add a sound before we end this tutorial. Let's add let's add dance energy or dance chill. Yeah, I think I'm gonna add dance chill. Let's see what this sound is. Okay, let's add dance chill. I'm gonna add dance chill. If you want, you can add anything else. You can make this code in any sprite you want. I'm making it in Ben. So when flag is clicked, start sound. Cold chair. I think I have to choose the sound again. It did not work out. So we chose dance chill. Not dance chill. I think we chose something else. Let's see. Okay. I chose dance celebrate and I'm deleting the rest because I don't want to get confused. Now we have to add the block play dance celebrate until done. But let's see what happens. Now the sound ended. So you want to put it in a forever loop so that even though it ends, it can start from the beginning again. So put it in a forever loop. Now let's see the final review of the game. Okay guys, that's the game. Hope you liked my video and subscribe to my channel for more videos.